Well, here we are, Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, ready for a championship game here. And with me, head coach Peter Swanson. Once again, coach, congratulations with that win last night. What a job there. How many runs in the last inning and a half?
A lot. I know we had 5 in the bottom of the 8th and 3 in the bottom of the 7th. So it was a wild game, and again, a good team. Denmark was a strong team and good hitters, and we were lucky.
You know, when you take a look at stuff, they were, again, that pitching, Piontek was tremendous. You guys just kind of kept chipping away, and when they had to make the pitching change, again, you guys come through. You kind of picked up the life a little bit, or however you want to say it.
Yeah, and baseball's a different game right now with the pitch count. You know, before it was innings, and you know he'd been able to pitch all 7 with the old rule, but he had like 32 in the first inning, and we kind of figured let's wait him out and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, the battle was in that batter's box. There's no question about that. Defensively, I'll tell you what, well, they got a couple of runs, but you never lost heart, it seemed like.
No, the kids stayed with it, and the bench really got into it in the 7th and the 8th. And, you know, some pretty good hitting from Quack and Camden, and got some big hits, and good team win.
When the guys, and Chuck and I were talking a little bit about that, you could kind of see them almost, I don't want to say sit back, but they kind of waited. They had a lot more patience, and man, they were hitting those line drives.
Yeah, they seem to do that. They focus really good, and they don't swing at a lot of bad pitches. So it's kind of, you're right. That's kind of the way it went.
Yeah. So today, a familiar foe once again with Prairie du Chien, the Grasshoppers. A tremendous game on their side. They're going to be coming in kind of fired up too.
Oh yeah, they beat St. Mary's in a 7-6 game, and they're strong, and they'll play hard, and we'll see what happens here.
You know, you said this the other day, Peter, about the crowd. That crowd last night really was getting into it in that 6th, 7th, and 8th innings here. That was fun to see.
I don't know if I've seen that in a long time. The Viroqua fans are just outstanding, and hope we can get them in there today too.
Yeah. Well, 2 o'clock start time. Who do you got coming in to pitch?
You got Griffin Olson throwing, and he's one of our better ones, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Good that you kind of have him in the back pocket.
Yeah, he plays shortstop, so we don't overuse him.
Right.
He hasn't thrown. He's thrown on the sidelines, but he'll be fine, so he'll be good.
Yeah. Well, Coach, best of luck today. Congratulations once again, and have a great game.
Yeah, let's do it.
There you go. Peter Swanson, head coach here for the Viroqua 138ers. We'll come back and at about 5 to 2. We'll have the introductions and first pitch coming up right around the corner. We'll see you right back here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we're set to bring you what could be the championship ball game of the Class A State Legion Tournament. Well, beside me to my left, it's going to be Carl Zuby. Carl, thanks for coming on board today here and helping me out.
Well, yeah, not a problem. Thanks for firing Chuck to give me a spot. I shouldn't say that.
He might be listening. Chuck Rasmussen down at Lancaster. We had a couple of other obligations going on today, and he called me about 8 o'clock, and he said, hey, do you think you can get Carl? And he said, I got a couple things kind of brewing up here, and if you could do that, that would be wonderful. And I said, I'll give him a try. So thanks for being here. Well, we're going to get things started right now, and what Carl and I are going to do, we're going to flip back and forth here, and Carl will have the offense for the Viroqua 138ers. I'll have the Grasshoppers when they come up to bat. That means, Carl, the mic is all yours.
All right, well, we've got Griffin Olson. He's pitching today. He fouled off the first pitch for strike one. And he'll foul the second one back for an 0-2 count right off the bat. Pun intended.
I tell you what, he is always such a dangerous hitter when he comes up to the plate, and that's why he's your leadoff man.
He is. His stats right now don't quite show it. He's 3 for 11 on the tournament so far, but all 3 of his hits have been clutch.
Yes.
And he'll draw a lot of walks too. So, that's the key to have that leadoff guy is to get on base no matter what. And he's going to look for an outside pitch. 2-2 the count. We've got, what's his name? Chase Fisher on the mound for the Grasshoppers. He'll foul another pitch back over the Blackhawk dugout. Yes, we've got Chase Fisher on the mound. And Wagner behind the plate, McCluskey at first, Mara at second, Chaka at third, Nicholson is in the shortstop position, Thompson, Oldenburg, and Russell making up the rest of the outfield for the Grasshoppers.
They have a rather fast outfield, but then so do the 138ers.
Yeah.
That's what's so fun about the championship games.
Well, and if today's game is half the game as last night's was,
oh my,
it's still going to be a heck of a game. Griffin Olson fighting another pitch off.
Well, both of those games, the one that the Grasshoppers won and, of course, the 38ers, two terrific games.
Both went into extra innings, I believe, right? It was Prairie's.
Prairie got it in the bottom. They were able to win in regulation, but it was a nail-biter.
Yeah, well, that's even, the Viroqua game last night only went to 8.
Yeah.
And he'll fall off another pitch. Full count for Olson. Yeah, it was 4-0 in the top of the 7th. They tied it at 4 and then gave up 4 runs again in the top of the 8th and then came back to score 5. And I've never seen a crowd that big here for a game.
It was great the way they got into it.
Griffin Olson will pop up to right field. Russell coming in to make the grab.
We're also going to mention our sponsors throughout today's ball game right here in Viroqua, downtown Viroqua. It's Buzzy's Home Furnishings, family owned. Stop in, take a look at their spacious showroom and explore the many brands, styles, and decor.
Evan Hubach looking for a first pitch. That was a curveball, I believe. Dropped right down in. 0-1 the count. Fastball fouled back. 0-2. Hubach is followed in the order by the shortstop, Casey Kowalczyk, taking over the work there that Griffin Olson's on the mound.
That's correct. First game of the tournament, these two teams met on Friday night at 8 o'clock after the opening ceremony. That was a 12-1 victory for Viroqua, but, Carl, I do not think that the 138ers are going to look past these guys.
No. And these guys battle each other quite a few times throughout the spring and summer seasons.
Yep.
And a lot of times it's split. I don't know what the record is between these two teams this year.
I actually know from the Legion side, 0-6-1. Viroqua has had the number. The lone tie coming down at Prairie du Chien. The day it was a Sunday afternoon. They were going to play a doubleheader, but they also had the Legion Junior Legion regional tournament, and that was their championship game that was slated at I want to say 5 o'clock. And so there, it was tied in the 7th inning, and both teams said, "Okay,
Close enough."
they wanted to respect that championship game.
Yeah.
That was going on with the A's and let's see, I think it was Viroqua. Yes, the Viroqua Junior Legion team in the regional championship game, but they lost out to the Lacrosse A's. But that was a whale of a game too.
Well, Hubach went down looking, and so far Kowalczyk is 1-1. He watched strike one go down. 2-1 now the count.
Auto Parts, Auto Value, committed to providing parts and the price that you can afford. On the north side of Viroqua, stop in and say hi to Darren. Foul territory.
And that will be caught by, I believe that was the first baseman.
That would
McCluskey.
be McCluskey. Okay.
Came over to grab that for the 3 unassisted in foul territory. So the 138ers go 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no one left on base. So we'll take a word from these sponsors and come back with the Grasshoppers after this.
As we come back, our thanks also going out to Miranda Wright, your American Family Insurance agent in Westby and Viroqua, bringing you today's action. We also want to say thanks to a couple more of those sponsors. We'll do that as the game progresses on here in this particular inning. Well, the first 3 batters coming up, it's going to be Chaka, Thompson, and Fisher. And I tell you what, here, Carl, Maddox, Chaka, he's got some pop in that bat. He has a home run in this tournament over the left center field fence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for a leadoff guy, he jumped on Westby Coon Valley. That's where that home run came from. This is popped up. And can he get to it? Oh, not quite. Good try there by
Lost it in the sun.
Evan Hubach. That's a tough one there. And Olson was just, and I mean this in a good way, he was just staying back because he's got a lot of confidence in Evan Hubach, who is actually playing college baseball.
Yes. Is it Riverland? Riverland? Is that where he's at?
Is that where? I was trying to remember. I'll go with you on that.
Don't quote me. Heidi kill me.
Here's a offering that just missed inside on a tight curve. CNC Landscaping down here on the south side of Viroqua, retaining walls, patio, sidewalks, all kinds of edging projects, you name it. CNC Landscaping doing the job for you. And Campbell's One Stop, that's Christo and her crew in Soldiers Grove. There's a pitch and a swing and a miss Chaka not able to catch up with that offering. That was right around the letters.
I know they've been saving Griffin for just such an occasion.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have I'll say an ace in the hole, and he is definitely an ace in the hole. Here's a ground ball foul down the first base side. Olsen will jump out in front, 0-1 on the count. Yeah, Campbell's one stop in there, fresh sandwiches, salads, and a wonderful deli. Friday night fish also. Here's the next offering. That's going to be a called strike. That one had an odd little movement to it, Carl.
Yeah, it must have caught just the inside of the plate.
That offering off the dish, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on a tight curve, and there's 2 down. That'll bring up Chase Fisher, the pitcher, facing his counterpart here. Well, these two teams, as we said, very familiar with each other, not only with baseball, but, they'll play other, basketball. I don't know that they've played anything in football for a while, but there's always a good competitive nature when these two teams play.
Well, he kind of almost was a check swing, and it hit right off the end of the bat.
That was a little weird, taking off like that.
Yeah, we haven't played him in football for a few years. We'll wrestle him.
Right, yep.
Chaka, a good wrestler. There's another few more names that I recognize.
Well, wasn't Fisher a wrestler too?
Fisher,
I'm trying to. Seems like it, but there's a swing and a miss. Boy, that was a pitch that dropped off the table, and Fisher was up over the top on that particular swing. Well, a couple of strikeouts in here. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. After one complete, we're knotted at zeros. Back we come thanks to Tom Weston and the crew at Citizens First Bank right here in downtown Viroqua. Soon coming to Holman as well.
Well, Camden Oliver with a big rip right over second base will be good enough for a single. Oliver coming in to bat from first base. He is followed by the center fielder Ashton Swanson. Braden Landowski, third baseman, on deck.
Such a solid swing with him too, I mean, it's compact. When he decides he's going to drive it, it's driven.
Yeah, he can get a hold of it. And fouled one. Looks like it went off the foot that doesn't have the pad of Ashton Swanson.
Oh boy, yeah. Somebody else was yesterday, it might have been Sunday, took one off the foot, and it took him a while. I think it was maybe from Waupun. It took him quite a while to get the feeling back in there.
That looked like it was outside, but they may have got him on the check swing. Viroqua's first base runner of the day on first as Ashton Swanson takes the strikeout.
And it should make that clarification with Griffin Olsen. It was 3 strikeouts, a 1-2-3 inning, but 3 strikeouts for Olsen in the bottom half of the first.
Oliver has the best hitting percentage of the tournament so far for the 138ers. He is 6 for 11.
Wow.
Ashley Swanson was 4 for 12. Braden Landowski 2 for 12. He's coming in from third base. Batting, Tyler Quackenbush on deck. A high ball one. 1-1 now the count to Braden Landowski.
Tournament action like this, the big thing is how many arms do you have in order to get through the number of innings?
Yeah. Yeah, what are we? Is this game 15?
This is 14, yeah.
14. You know. Outside, ball 2. 2-2 the count. Yeah, you find out how deep your bullpen is.
True.
Viroqua was pretty fortunate to have a lot of guys that can throw. You know, some guys don't have. All went down looking for out number 2. Right fielder Tyler Quackenbush coming up, left-handed batter. And we've got a few guys that can throw some heat. They got some guys that can throw a lot of junk.
Yep. They can mix it up.
It's just like last night throughout the pitching changes. Trevor Geary came in through 1 pitch.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You know?
That's right. He did his job.
Quackenbush is going to foul that back into the cheap seats behind third base. Quackenbush 5 for 14 on the tournament, and all 5 of his hits were just like Griffin Olsen's clutch.
Yep.
You know, twice he's had the walk-off hit.
He did. You're right. That one nicked him. And so Quackenbush will jog down to first. We say thanks to Cashton Farm Supply, located out there on Highway 27. Organic poultry, organic eggs, all of this. It's organic specialists. Cashton Farm Supply, Ernie Peterson.
Cooper Gelhaus, second baseman, took the first pitch for a strike. He'll foul one off the skinny end of the bat to Nicholson at short for the third out of the inning. So we will have no runs on 1 hit, 2 left on base.
Well, back we come. Our thanks to Chaseburg Farmers Union Co-op, John Maslevicek. Find out that people coming together, that's what makes the co-op thrive. Covering Chaseburg, Stoddard, and Redmond area. Here's the opening pitch as it's the first baseman Aiden McCluskey stepping in. McCluskey doing a nice job over at first base. 4 for 10 in the tournament. Asked for time and is granted. Thanks to Chuck Rasmussen for compiling a lot of these stats and everything. That really helps. Got some good patience doing that. Chaseburg American Legion, Greg Wilson and that crew of Legion members helping us out. We thank them for their service as they wish all the best to the area teams. That ball is going to float outside. It's 2-2. McCluskey set, watches that one just drop off the plate, and it's a full count. Kick in the fire, and it's a fly ball out to center field and moving over a little bit towards left center and making the grab. That was Ashton Swanson out there. Braden Lendowski typically plays in center field, but playing third base today. And Swanson will cover the ground in the outfield. One away, off from the fly ball, and here's Ty Wagner. Wagner got into one yesterday, Carl, that just, it was a shot to right center.
How many home runs have we had throughout the tournament? Just the one from Chaka?
I would say, let's see, these guys have 2. I want to say there was 4 or 5 maybe is all.
Wow.
It wasn't that many. In fact, I don't think we had a home run the first 2. Well, the first day we didn't have any. It might have been the second day that we had a couple of home runs. And then Chaka's on the third day. Swing and a miss. He went down after a pitch that was at the knees and couldn't catch up to it. That is the 4th strikeout of the ball game for Griffin Olson. Well, Coon Valley American Legion and Commander Roger Matheson, Frank Matheson is the commander, Roger Matheson helping us out. He was my go-to guy. Hope you're enjoying today's special broadcast of championship baseball here, Class A style. The kick in the fire, a big swing that time around, and couldn't catch up to it by Nicholson. Nicholson, a solid shortstop. That's downstairs. The kick, it's going to be up on the shoulders. That'll be a walk. First one issued today here by Griffin Olson. So down to first base with Nicholson, and here's Mara, right-handed hitter. Mara playing second base today. First offering is a ball. Showing bunt, and it's a pretty good one out in front. They'll go to first, and the sacrifice is complete. Actually checked that. It was out number 3. He was bunting for a hit, but he got it out in front of the plate just a little too much, and Griffin Olson pounced on it. So the 1-3 toss for out number 3. No runs, and I believe no hits. The walk was issued, so one man left on base. Back with more and Carl Zuby in a moment's time.
So the left fielder, Kevin Landowski, taking the reins in the batter's box. He's the number 9 batter for the 138ers with a shot to center field. High fly ball. Center fielder's going back. It's going to one hop to the fence. Wow, what a hit.
Just kept traveling.
Just caught the wind just right.
Wind's blowing from right to left here, Carl, and that probably helped cause a little bit.
Yeah, that was a shot. He's probably one of the smallest frame guys on the 138ers team, and he hit the crap out of that ball.
He did.
So that'll bring up top of the order with Griffin Olson. Griffin Olson popped up to right field in the first inning. He'll foul one back.
Thanks to Coon Valley Dairy Supply, Larry Service and that crew down on the north side, I should say, of Coon Valley. Check out that Argo all-terrain vehicle. That's a pretty cool-looking machine.
And a shot to right field, and that is over the fence. Probably about a 330-foot shot right over the Nelson Agri Center banner.
Yeah, he got all of that, and you could tell on the swing.
Wow, 2-run homer for Griffin Olson to start the 138ers off with a 2-0 lead here in the top of the third inning. And that's going to bring up Evan Hubach. And as Pete Walby would say, there's no more ducks on the pond.
Ty Wagner walked out and had a word or two with Fisher, probably saying to Chase, hey, you know what? No big deal. A lot of ball game left.
That was Griffin Olson.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
But to take 2 shots like that from back-to-back batters,
yeah.
I mean, it gets in the head.
It does, yeah. Well, and I think Nate Chayka would even say, you can't hang it up there a little bit too much. Got to keep it down low.
Another shot from Evan Hubach. That's short.
Oh.
Right field, and that's going to get away from him. They're going to hold him at first.
Great hustle out there by the right fielder after the ball bounced away from him. He popped up. He did not give up on it.
Did you call that a single or an E9?
Ah, man. That was a long run. Let's see what the guy said. Did you guys go with a hit or an error? Hit, yeah, it was a long run. Yeah. So give me a hit.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Casey Kowalczyk. You'll watch the first pitch come in as a ball. High, ball 2.
And Gene Schultz for tax preparation, accounting, bookkeeping help. There's the place to go, Coon Valley Tax Service.
Outside, ball 3. But he might be just a little nervous giving up 3 hits in a row. He's trying to catch the corners.
Definitely changed the style of the pitching.
He'll take an inside pitch for strike 1. 3-1 now the count to Kowalczyk.
You're enjoying today's ballgame on Coon Valley Telecommunications, Channel 14.
Outside, ball 4.
Two in, 2 on. Our thanks to Countertops by Design out there just outside of Westby Highway 27, Link Buckles. Well, stop in and check out, examine what he can do, expert craftsmanship. If you're looking to build a new home or doing some renovation, he can help you out with that craftsmanship with tops, countertops, and all that.
Camden Oliver up to bat. He's got 2 on, and Hubach and Kowalczyk. Big swing. He's trying to follow up Griffin Olson's. Saying, I can do that too. Oliver 6 for 11 so far in the tournament. Actually 7 for 12 with that single last inning.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a 2-1 count. Nobody out so far for the 138ers. And a big shot to left field. And that, too, will be over at about that 330-foot mark for Camden Oliver.
My goodness.
So another 2-run shot. And just like that, that was a 3-run shot. Yeah, I should say that. There was 2 on. 3-run homer. That'll bring the score up 5-0 in just how many batters? 5 batters.
5, yes. Wow. That was just a no-doubter as well.
Wow. So no outs. Viroqua up by a score of 5-0 with Ashton Swanson in the batter's box. He'll look at an outside ball 1. Oh, he caught the corner. Sorry, strike 1. And he'll be followed up by Braden Landowski with Quackenbush in the hole. Foul ball back by the dumpsters.
Well, thanks to Eagle Title Company, that's Lori Holte, working only in Vernon, La Crosse, and Monroe counties, supporting you during the time of the sale or buying a home.
He'll have a shot to right center, and that'll get by the center fielder, and he will come in with a stand-up double for Swanson.
Swanson just kind of sat back on that and went with the pitch and drove it.
Here comes Nate Chayka. I think we may get a pitching change.
We'll take a little break and come right back, see if there is the change or not. Well, Carl, they're going to keep Chase in the ballgame here yet.
Well, they had to settle his nerves. The 138ers just went 6 for 6, but now Landowski with a little chopper to second base for the 4-3 putout. But that will advance Swanson over to third. Now with 1 out, Tyler Quackenbush to bat. He was hit by a pitch in the second inning. And he'll swing big at the first pitch for strike 1.
Well, just up the street from us, Dairy Queen. Hope you can stop in there and enjoy a tasty treat after today's ball game or two.
Inside shot. There's another one that's going to go right to 1 hop to the fence. And that'll be a stand-up double for Quackenbush and score Ashton Swanson to bring the score up 6-0.
Well, a good swing. You know, you talk about trying to come straight across on things, not have too much of an uppercut, and boy, that's what he did.
Second baseman Cooper Gelhaus. He flew out to the shortstop in the second inning.
Thanks to our friends down at Prairie du Chien, it's Eddie's Irish Pub helping us out today. We appreciate their support. All kinds of great food, appetizers, and many, many specials along the way.
1-1 to Gelhaus. 1 out. Outside. Strike. Called strike. 1-2 now the count. Kevin Landowski in the hole. He led this inning off with a single. That was a shot to center field. High 2-2 now the count. Yep, hitting is contagious.
Yes, very much so.
And they almost all caught it so far. A little pop up to the second baseman.
Mara able to pull that down. Our thanks to Mark Evinger right here on the north side of Viroqua. Stop in, see Mark or Todd for all your home, yard, and garden equipment needs, chainsaws, and much more.
Left fielder Kevin Landowski up to bat. Like I said, he started this inning off with the single. The 138ers have batted around, scoring 6 runs. so far in the top of the third. Outside strike.
That seems to be the MO for Viroqua against Prairie du Chien. In game number 1, back on Friday night, they scored 7.
Nice single to center field.
And there's number 7.
And that will score Quackenbush.
They scored 7 runs in the top of the first inning. Here it's happened now in the top of the third.
Griffin Olson, the pitcher, up to bat. He is followed by Evan Hubach. Inside for ball 1. Nice sinking curveball for called strike 1. 1-1 now the count to Olson.
Well, when it comes to personal injury or other general practice situations, family law, it's Hopkins and Hopkins. Stephanie and George right here in Viroqua.
Olson with a shot to left center field. That'll be bobbled by Thompson. He'll have a stand-up double. That'll score Lindowski.
You know, I think you're right, though, Carl. I just don't know if Prairie du Chien has anyone else that, can pitch. Ty Wagner can pitch, but he's pretty important behind the plate.
Well, does Jacob have any pitches left in him?
I don't think so. I think he spent his yesterday, I believe, or the day before anyways.
Hubach will foul one back over the first baseline.
We'll see, though, if Coach Nate Chaka comes up with somebody here. We'll find out.
And Griffin Olson's took off on that pitch, but it was fouled back. 0-2 the count now to Hubach. I think Griffin was almost standing on third before that ball hit the net.
It was pretty close. He might have been 2 or 3 steps away. He's got just great speed. Baseball knowledge is just off the roof,
And he's going to steal third. Tag was just a little late by Wagner, and he threw down.
That was the throw was a nice throw on target, but like you said, again, with Olson's speed, he was able to get in there.
Oh, he had such a head start on that. And now Hubach with a hard grounder to shortstop. And he's safe at first, so that'll go down as an E6 or E3?
E6, yeah.
E6.
Thanks to Embroidery and More, Greg Danes and crew stop in there when it comes to any kind of sewing, screen printing, heat transferring. He does a great job. And speaking of a great job, need a haircut? Go see Leah Kroom. Haircuts, perms, wash, and style, that's the place in downtown Westby, Main Street Design.
So with Hubach reaching on an error, that'll bring up Casey Kwalchek. Score right now is, what have we got? I've lost track. 3-6, 9-0. 138ers. What a big inning.
Just a crazy inning with a couple of big smacks and big doubles.
Kwalchek has an 0-2 count on him. Outside for ball 1. And they'll get him down looking for the third out of the inning. So for Oak with a big inning, it's going to take me a while to read this off. They had 9 runs on 8 hits, 1 left on base. The Grasshoppers did commit 1 error in that inning. So they'll see how they can answer that with the home half of the third inning after this.
Here in the bottom half of inning number 3. 9-0 score. Here's a little pop-up, and that one's going to drop. Can they get to it? No, that'll be a base. I think that's going to have to go as a base hit. Olson coming off the mound, heading towards first and second, kind of at that angle, and they will give him a hit. That was Brady Russell. And now Owen Oldenburg will step in, the center fielder, with a runner on. Called strike on a tight curve on the outside part of the plate. Well, just got a text from Chuck down there at Lancaster saying, hey, it looks and sounds good. We appreciate that, Chuck. That offering was upstairs to even the count at 1 apiece. Short lead over at first base with Russell. Called strike, a snap throw down, but sliding back in without too much trouble was Russell. The Viroqua Eagles post 2707, thanks to Todd and that crew. They're just up above the right field. Appreciate their support. 216 South Rusk Street, banquet facility, birthday parties, wedding receptions. And there's a called strike 3. Oldenburg goes down looking. Again, another curveball that drops in by Griffin Olsen. How many strikeouts does he have right now?
Looks like he's got 5 strikeouts.
Wow. 3 in the first inning and
3 in the first inning, 1 in the second, and 1 so far in the third.
Okay, that ball skips by Hubach. And hustling down to second base is Russell. He'll be in scoring position. Again, thanks to all these terrific sponsors. Dr. Jerry Johnson, a former Viroqua 138er chiropractor now on the south side of Viroqua. Reminding you that improving your spine, nervous system, and your own body's restorative powers with the use of chiropractic care. That's low and away, and again back to 1-1. Thanks to the folks, Scott and that crew all down there at Jim's Bar in Prairie du Chien helping us out today. Hope you're enjoying today's broadcast and cheering on, trying to get a run or two here in this bottom half of inning number 3 for the Grasshoppers. Swing and a miss. Chaka will go down for out number 2. Olsen had that one kind of upstairs but away, and Maddox couldn't catch up to it. With 2 down, here stepping in now is Colton Thompson. Colton will be representing the Grasshoppers in the All-Star game next Sunday after the Brewers get done playing at American Family Field. His dad, Bjorn, assistant coach, will also be joining him as one of the coaches. So that'll be a lot of fun. Congrats to them. I was thinking, isn't Griffin representing?
Evan Hubach.
Griffin's representing Viroqua, right?
No, it's Evan Hubach.
Oh, it's Evan. Oh, yeah, Evan. I forgot about that. I was trying to remember. Either one of them. Take your pick, right? But, yeah, Evan is. Okay. Well deserved by Evan. He has just done a tremendous job behind the plate.
I want to say he had some accolades from his college season as a catcher.
Oh.
I don't remember exactly what it was. It was conference catcher of the year, something like that.
Good for him. I know that he picked up a really nice scholarship for school, and I mean, it was thousands of dollars. So, hats off to a young man like that. It shows that you don't have to be all brawn. Got to have some
brain too.
some smarts up above there, right? That one fouled right off. I don't know if that got him in the face mask or on the glove. 3-2 count now. Thompson battling Olson. And that time around, Thompson will pick up a walk, putting 2 on with 2 down. Here's Chase Fisher now. Fisher batting in that number 3 spot, went down swinging in the first inning. Opportunity here to start picking away a little bit for the Grasshoppers. They trail 9-0 here in the bottom of the third. Kickapoo Corners, Dion reminding you to stop in for a great breakfast and lunch. There's a pop up towards right field, and the right field coming over, making the grab to take care of the inning. Well, in the inning here, we had no runs on 1 hit and 2 left on base with a walk in there. We'll go to the top half of inning number 4 with Carl Zuby in a moment. The 138ers out in front, 9-0. Well, our thanks going out to Kickapoo Creekside down in Reedstown. Stop out there, and remember, they have patio dining on a beautiful day like today. Wouldn't that be gorgeous? Curbside takeout, or you can dine in. Stop down there at Creekside in Reedstown. And our thanks to Jeff Lenzer at the Legacy Grill and Pub, doing a wonderful job there on Central Avenue in Coon Valley. Stop in and check out all of his great food items. Well, Carl, we got some change going on, didn't we? Yes. Whoop, I'm sorry, I cut you off there. There you go.
We do have a new pitcher, Caleb Shipra. So Sepra. So he's in for Tommy Mara in the 7th spot. So Mara is out of the game, and then everything else is positional. So I don't know where Fisher ended up.
Okay. What was his number?
He was number 32.
32. All right. We'll keep an eye out for him. 13 is at second base. Is that Russell yet?
Yeah. Yes. No.
No.
Mara was at second.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
So 13 was Russell.
Okay, so he's playing second now.
Yeah.
All right.
So Russell came in and played second. So Fisher might be out in left or right field.
Okay.
Well, Camden Oliver now with a 2-2 count. And the pitch driven down the first baseline. McCluskey is going to come over and get the bag for the out, number 1.
He won that foot race. Our friends at Leisure Time Sports and Bowl down in Prairie du Chien. Homemade lunch specials, Friday night fish, outdoor seating for your enjoyment as well. Family fun, Leisure Time Sports.
Outside ball 1 to Ashton Swanson. Braden Landowski on deck. Tyler Quackenbush in the hole. 1 out for the 138ers as they lead by a score of 9-0 in the top of the 4th inning.
Scott and Sue Sordahl, hope you're enjoying today's ball game up there at Nordic Lane. Stop in there for some great pizza. They too with daily lunch specials and a lot of sporting events going on Monday and Thursdays with co-ed and men's softball respectively.
Swanson has a 3-0 count. Probably got the red light on from
I was wondering
Coach
about
Kelly
that.
Olson.
Yeah. Well, they're going to let
He's
him
going
go.
to swing. That's going to be popped up just past first base. Second baseman almost got in the way. So it'll be a 3 unassisted for the Grasshoppers. So far, 2 up, 2 down. Braden Landowski now, left-handed batter, right-handed batter.
Russell ducked out of the way just in time for McCluskey to make that grab. Thanks going out to Chet Melcher right here in Proline Printing in Viroqua, offering free quotes for your business or personal needs. And, of course, customers will take notice with your business signs developed by Proline Printing.
1-0 the count to Braden Landowski. Outside 2-0. Right down, hard fastball down the middle, swinging strike 1.
Well, Portland Implement, the place to go. Look over the great selection of ATVs and other utility vehicles for work or play. Hands down, the place to go. Portland Implement in Cashton.
Inside 3-1. Now the count to Braden. And a shot right past the pitcher. Shortstop's going to come over, make the grab, and they're going to call him out. It was a weird catch and throw, but in time and on the bag. So the 138ers go 3 up, 3 down with a 6-3 putout. So no runs, no hits, no one left on base. We'll come back with the home half of the 4th inning and the Grasshoppers after this.
Well, a good place to stop. It's O'Reilly Auto Parts helping us out today. Thanks to Bill Klemick and his crew. He takes care of a baker's dozen of O'Reilly Auto Parts stores in the surrounding area, and, of course, one of them right here in Viroqua. Well, we're going to get things started, and how about this? It's going to be Aiden McCluskey, the first baseman, who made the assist on that third out And, Carl, you had a unique way to describe that.
Well, with that throw, he laid out. I say he looked like a starfish laying there.
he literally was sprawled right out. How he kept the toe on the bag and have the presence of mind to reach for that baseball that was a great showing right there by McCluskey. Roth Family Cremation between Westby and Viroqua bringing you today's action. Celebrating life's journey together is their focus. Well, there's a base hit coming off the swing of McCluskey, and the Grasshoppers have their leadoff man on. Here's Ty Wagner, who can put a charge into the ball. Let's see how he fares against Griffin Olson. I believe that's only it is only the second base hit of the ball game for the Grasshoppers. McCluskey's single. Wagner kind of spun out of the way as the ball came in on him. 2-0 now. Scenic Bluffs Community Health, Medical, Dental, Behavioral Health, and much more. Corporate office in Cashton. You'll find them also Norwalk, right here in Viroqua, Sparta as well. Well, the count is 3-0. You're going to make them pitch a strike here when you're down 9-0. Olson steps off and will get reset. There's your strike. Got that automatic in there. Sealands Carpetland, downtown Coon Valley on Central Avenue. Give Tim or Paige a call, 452-3129. Another called strike. Tim's favorite saying, though, Carl, is if you walk on it, we sell it. Here's a pop-up, and it's going to be Kowalczyk coming in. He'll make the easy grab. One down. Here's John Nicholson, another tough out. The opening pitch to him is down low and away. Thanks to Levon, Michelle, and all the great crew in the three facilities of Sleepy Hollow dealership here on the north side of Westby. Boy, there was a big cut by Nicholson and not able to catch up. That one in on the hands a little bit, Carl.
I don't know if he was expecting that to do something and it didn't do it. Just a high fastball.
Could have been, right. That ball just skimmed the top of home plate. And the count's 2-1. Pop that one foul to our right. Right by one of the young men. He's going to get a easy freezy there. Runner down to first. Chopper. Good try. It's going to be a tough play. Here's the throw. It's not going to be in time. That'll be another infield single. That was a AstroTurf bounce right over Griffin Olson. I thought for a moment he had it, and then all of a sudden the ball disappeared behind the glove. Star Auto Service and Star Mini Storage, Russ Cornford. If you're looking for some extra storage, be sure to give Russ a call or stop in at Star Auto Service. He can help you out. They're in Coon Valley. Showing bunt. Outside was the offering. Ball one. Well, a warm day. In fact, Carl was getting warmer. Good thing you guys had practice early today.
Yes.
Football season already started.
Yeah, day one today of the Wisconsin high school football season. We're going to overlapping.
Yeah, isn't that something? We're going to be, I'll be down there to, well, let's see. Now, wait, we got to go to Dodgeville for the first ball game, don't we?
I believe that's where the first one is, Dodgeville.
That's on the 19th. Got to just see if I'm going to make that long drive. I suppose I probably have nothing else going on. Could make it a day. I'd go down, see my mom on the farm, and then slip over there, I suppose. Or better yet, I could come home and stay there. That would be. Here's a swing and a miss. Fastball got by Cipra. Here's Brady Russell, second baseman now. Runner at third and at second base. Olson coming up with the 1-0 offering. It's a swing and a miss. Might have got a piece of it. Solar Meats and Retail Store in Soldiers Grove. What a beautiful facility. And, of course, they're a place to go in the area when it comes to butchering. Call Rich. Better yet, stop in. 1-2 now. And there's a swing and a miss. Russell goes down on a tough curveball. Just couldn't quite catch up to it. So we take a look. No runs on, was it one hit?
2 hits.
2 hits. And nobody able to scoot across. We're going to move to the top half of inning number 5 with Carl. And it's a 9-0 score, the 138ers. Thanks going out to Sports World Dice Sports when it's quality team apparel for the upcoming season. There's the place to go, Sports World. Well, you can even contact Nate Chaka or any of the members down there. I see Dan Sherritt was here as well. They do a wonderful job. And our thanks to Mark Seelan and his staff at Seelan's Funeral Home, downtown Coon Valley, there on Central Avenue. Give Mark a call at 608-452-3123. Well, Carl, back to you. It's the top of the 5th. This ball game moved right along.
Yeah, we're clipping right along. The 138ers had a huge third inning, scoring 9 runs. And the catcher must have caught that just kind of weird, because he ended up dropping his glove for doing a little small talk, making sure everything's okay.
Well, I tell you what, the game before, Ty was just getting beat up, and I felt bad for him. I said something to Nate Chake about he should get a Purple Heart back there.
A high ball 2 to Tyler Quackenbush. Cooper Gelhaus on deck. Actually, I see Aiden McDowell coming in.
Oh, okay.
So probably sub Cooper out. Big swing by Quackenbush. And after the called strike, 2-2 the count. Just a bit high. Full count.
Well, Kelly Olson is down there coaching third. He also helps out, and one of our proud sponsors with Street Smarts Driving School. Understanding safety and responsibility, it goes with driving. There's no better place than this outstanding driving school right here in Southwest Wisconsin and Kelly Olson.
Aiden McDowell coming in to replace Cooper Gelhaus at second. A shot right up the middle, just over second base.
Russell gave it a good try, but again, just out of his reach.
So 2 up, 2 on for the 138ers. We'll bring up Kevin Lindowski.
Well, Swenson Doors can help you with commercial or residential overhead, roll-up doors, and of course, tell you what, they do a wonderful job with garage doors as well. It's south side here of Viroqua.
Lindowski almost bookended the third inning with singles.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he led off with a single and then followed up with another single, and then he was followed by 3 more batters in the third inning. So they batted around and then some. So he is 2 for 2 on the day. A little quick throw back to second, bobbled but picked up by the second baseman.
Russell right there on the comebacker off the glove of Nicholson. Good backup. That's just smart play, and it shows that they haven't given up.
Well, most of them stayed and watched that Viroqua-Denmark game last night, and they know anything can happen.
Right.
Another big shot by Kevin back towards the fence, though that is going to be caught by the center fielder Oldenburg, but that will advance Quackenbush over to third.
That does not go down as a sacrifice, though, but he did give it a good ride. Could hear some of the crowd going, oh.
Well, and that's just because no one scored.
Right.
So that'll bring up top of the order Griffin Olson. Now runners on the corners. 1 out for the 138ers. Outside, ball 1. Another big shot to right field, but that's going to be just short. But that will bring in a run. Quackenbush will score on the sacrifice.
Yeah, Olsen skied that one a little too much, didn't he?
Yeah.
Thanks to Tiller Furniture down in Prairie du Chien, experienced that full block with hundreds of choices for you to choose from. Well, we got a little timeout here. Nate Chaka walking out here. It's 10-0. And let's see what they're going to do. They're going to make another change, I think. Coming out here to pitch.
Looks like it might be Wagner. He's coming in to take his pads off.
Okay. Well, our thanks to, how about Tractor Central, located between located on Highway 14 between Westby and Viroqua. Many John Deere offers coming up with many of the pieces of equipment. Stop in, talk to Don Wallace. And we hope you're enjoying today's broadcast on Vernon Communication Cooperative's Channel 14. Back in a moment.
Oh, wow. Hubach with a shot and was caught by the center fielder just over the fence for out number 3 in the inning.
Boy, I tell you what, that was quite a shot.
Yes, it was. So Viroqua
Oldenburg out there. He's a good little center fielder, Carl.
So Viroqua will score 1 run on 1 hit, and let's see, 1 left on base. So the score is 10-0, and we will be back with what could be the last half inning of the game and the Grasshoppers after this.
Well, back we come, and there's going to be some changes going on along the way here. We'll try to pick up on this stuff. Olson still pitching. There's a foul ball, a rocket down by the bench here for the Grasshoppers. They had to duck out of the way.
Yeah, this is Oldenburg.
Okay. Well, a beautiful catch out there on the fence for Oldenburg, again showing off his defensive skills. That one's pushed foul, bounces off the pole. Back into play. Chopper here underneath them. Thanks to Vernon Electric, Richland Electric, and Scenic Rivers Electric helping us out today, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, and, of course, the VFW of Viroqua bringing you the action here. No one does more for veterans than the VFW. There's a foul ball right back at you. Well, Viroqua Hills is going to be the site of a golf outing coming up. What a beautiful, gorgeous place to go. And there's a called strike 3. Carl, you know a little bit about that upcoming event.
Yeah, I can't golf for crap, but the Booster Club will have their 2nd annual golf outing. And right now I think we've got 32 sponsors.
Yeah, wow.
And 17 teams signed up.
Nice.
So we've grown a little bit from last year. And this one isn't so much about making money. I mean, we will.
Sure.
Got
to have a fundraiser.
Oh, so. Yeah. But it's more to just have fun on a beautiful golf course.
Yeah. Well, I hope next year I'll be able to grab maybe you and Eric, maybe Rob. We'll get somebody, and we'll get a team together. But we're going to be in Sacramento, California, beginning Thursday morning. We're heading out. There's a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. Back to Colton Thompson now. And the 138ers 1 out away from winning the state championship. Back-to-back seasons. This one on their home field. Going to be a called strike. Thanks to Viroqua Monument, that is Kathy Schowen on the north side here, 1222 North Main Street. Here's a base hit for Thompson. He'll round and come back to first base. He's keeping the game alive. So again, thanks to Kathy Schowen and Westby Co-op Credit Union helping us out today with 9 branches now in our area. Of course, the newest one, I think, what was that? Prairie du Chien, I believe. But we appreciate Kevin Hauser and all that great crew. Had to stop in there this morning, and they're just so friendly and helpful. Stopped in on my way through. I stopped in at Westby corporate office and the Westby Co-op Creamery, another 115 years going strong. Here's a ground ball. They'll take the flip, and it'll go over to second base where Kowalczyk was covering, and there's the ball game. The Viroqua 138ers, your state champs in Class A once again as they come away with a victory. They go 5-0 in the tournament. And I tell you what a terrific season for them. They wind up with an unbelievable record here, a 45-11-1. Meanwhile, congratulations going out here to Prairie du Chien as the Grasshoppers. You know, here's an oddity in one sense, though, Carl. They end their season at 18-2. They're 500. Wow. But they're the state runner-up. They lost 6 games to Viroqua, now 7. They lost 3 games to Holman, who was in the state tournament for AA or AAA, whatever it is. And I think it's AA. And on top of that, Holman was in the top 3, if I remember right, in AA. So Prairie du Chien has played some quality teams, and they've gone over like to the Sheboygan area, just like Viroqua has done. And again, just hats off to those young men for all that they did. We're going to have a presentation here, so we're going to listen in on those presentations, and we'll take just a minute here. We'll take a break and come right back. Carl working on some of the stats, and we'll have more here from the Park Bowl after this. Curbside takeout, and of course, dine in. Kickapoo Creekside is looking forward to serving you. Give them a try, and you'll come back. The Legacy Grill and Pub. Stop in after work. Enjoy one of the Legacy's special meals. Watch the games throughout the week. Unique upstairs banquet hall for your Christmas parties, large dinners, rehearsal suppers, and adult birthday parties. Well, once again, our thanks going out to the Westby Co-op Creamery. Well, they have in their convenience store fresh cheese curds, delicious dips, award-winning cottage cheese, Be sure to take home a taste of country goodness. Here are we're announcing right now the recipients of all tournament team. Brady Russell, one of those. And number 15, Maddox Cheka. Colton Thompson with one of those awards. And Ty Wagner, 4 RBIs, a home run. And tell you what, just an iron horse behind the plate there, Carl. Whoops, there we go. I did it again, Carl. Sorry. Well, Griffin Olson is going to be the first recipient for the 138ers. Casey Kwalchek, all tournament selection here for the 138ers. Camden Oliver, another good choice. Ashton Swanson with a full game win, pitching wise. 5 for 15. Tyler Quackenbush, 8 RBIs, 2 game winning hits there, Carl, and he won as a pitcher as well. So, again, another terrific choice there. The 138ers really came together.
Well, yeah, I don't have a ton of Prairie stats right now for this game, but in Viroqua, Griffin Olson was 2 for 3 with a homer. Camden Oliver was 2 for 3 with a homer. And leading off that hitting spree in the 3rd inning was Kevin Landowski. He went 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
Wow. So a number of people with multiple hits once again. That's excellent. Well, they're going to introduce here. Hand me the Prairie du Chien. We'll give you the number 4 is, I think that was Waller, I believe, right?
Ryan Waller.
Ryan Waller, okay. Number 6, Bryce Lenz. They're going to get Mara. This is number 9, and I didn't catch the name. Did you?
That was Ryan Waller.
Oh, that's Ryan Waller. Okay. Yep. 11 is Dawson Eaton.
Yep. 11 was Dalton Easton.
Easton, there we go. Lettering is real faint on that.
And Ty Wagner, and then this is number 13.
That's Russell.
Yep.
Right, or Fisher? No, wait. I was right the first time. Brady Russell. 14 is Tommy Mara. Maddox Cheka. These are your runner-up medals for state. Here's Aiden McCluskey, the first baseman. Chase Fisher. John Nicholson, shortstop.
Number 75, Caleb
Cipra, who was in on relief pitching-wise today. Noah Pedretti. Watch out for Noah next year on that Senior Legion team.
The coaches for Prairie du Chien, head coach
Nate Cheka, the head coach. Bjorn Thompson, one of the assistants.
Coach Drew Bodie.
What was this? I couldn't quite.
Drew Bowie.
Oh, Drew Bowie, yes. And Coach Gillitzer right here.
Now, will Coach Nate Cheka come to the table to receive the runner-up trophy.
Nate Cheka
22 Class A.
being handed the runner-up state trophy here from Coach Peter Swanson. So congratulations going out once again to those Grasshoppers. What a terrific job.
22 Class A state champions, Viroqua.
And now we'll turn the attention to the 138ers, your two-time state Class A champions. And Carl will let you introduce them.
Oh, back-to-back. First up will be Griffin Olson and Aiden McDowell. A couple of seniors.
Number 3, Clayton Weston.
Clayton Weston hopping over. He injured his ankle in a basketball league.
Oh, shoot.
Number 4, Braden Lindowski. Another graduated senior this year.
Kevin Lewandowski.
Little brother Kevin Lindowski.
Number 7, Trevor Geary.
Trevor Geary.
Number 8, Mason Hopkins.
Mason Hopkins.
Number 11, Cooper Gelhaus.
Cooper Gelhaus. Most of these guys are going to be incoming seniors this
Wow.
next year. There's a couple of incoming juniors. Jackson Hoyam. Quackenbush will be a junior this year.
Right? Yeah, he was a young one.
Casey Kowalczyk.
Number 17, Evan Hubach.
This will be Evan's last year as a baseball player for the Legion.
Quackenbush.
What a way to go out.
Right.
Tyler Quackenbush.
Number 20, Matt Weston.
Matthew Weston. He will be an incoming sophomore.
Number 21, Noah Matheson.
Noel Matheson coming back for his super senior year.
Yep.
Number 22, Miles Fry.
Miles Fry will be a junior, incoming junior. So, yeah, we've got,
Number 23,
we'll have a,
Had a good crew back.
yes, Camden Oliver. I'm not sure how many of the just graduated guys will be back next summer. Ashton Swanson.
the head coach of Viroqua, Pete Swanson.
And, of course, Pete Swanson. And the rest of the assistant coaches. Kelly Olson.
Assistant coach, Scott Hubach.
Scott Hubach.
Assistant coach, John Lewandowski.
And John Lindowski.
Sportsmanship award coming up now.
The sportsmanship award will be handed out. The sportsmanship award in this tournament goes to Prairie du Chien.
Prairie du Chien
Congratulations, Prairie du Chien.
picking up the sportsmanship award. That's a nice gesture there. Well deserved.
The leading hitter in the tournament, Connor Butzler of Westby. 600 in the tournament.
Connor
Butzler
Butzler,
of Westby was leading hitter.
6 for 10 to Connor Butzler, so batting 600 for the tournament.
Tournament MVP for the 2022 State Legion Baseball.
I have a guess.
Tyler
Tyler Quackenbush.
Yeah. That was a no-brainer, right?
A great tournament here. With 2 walk-off wins, you can't look past that.
Oh, no. A win as a pitcher and 2 like that, you're absolutely right.
2022 Class A State Champions, Viroqua.
There's your 138ers,
Congratulations, Viroqua.
your 2-time State Class A Legion champions. Again, their record at 45-11-1, Carl. And I tell you what, that is just a remarkable record, a remarkable number of games. But they were primed and ready to go from day one, and they finish it in fashion with a 5-inning game on the 5th day.
Yeah, to go 5-0.
To go 5-0, it's just nuts. Yes, it is something else. So congratulations to them. Hey, you know what? Next year, guess what? It's going to be back in our area again, the state tournament. We'll be down in Prairie du Chien. and that should be an interesting one. So we know that the Grasshoppers will be there to, try to, do one better, we'll say, as they are the runner-up here in this tournament. They're going to be lining up the guys here. Oh, no, they're going to turn around. Well, of course. Now Nate's doing that. We got to talk to Nate. Yeah. That's good. All right. Well, we'll get the numbers anyway. So, let's just say this. I want to thank Chuck Rasmussen for helping out. He did 13 games, Chuck. I tell you what, that's Iron Horse work right there with the play-by-play. I can't thank Chuck enough for all that. We've worked together now, and I don't know, we've probably known each other way since high school, but so that's probably pushing 50 years. But it's great to have him come up. Carl, it was wonderful having you come in and help out since Chuck couldn't make it. Appreciate that. It's always fun working with you as well. We'll get a chance to do more in the winter, not so much now coming up here in the fall, but looking forward to that. We're looking forward to watching you and the Blackhawks on the football field.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the football season underway. Hopefully some big changes for Viroqua. Trying to turn a few things around after a couple of rough years. But
yeah. Well, it's I'm sure they'll do it. You got a new young coach, a lot of enthusiasm going on. You got good numbers from what I'm understanding.
Yeah, we've got some the most kids out so far in the last 5 years I've been associated with it.
That's excellent. That's what you need, isn't it? So, well, folks, we certainly hope that you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production. Looks like they're going to get the guys to turn our way, so that's a good way to kind of finish things off here as we bring you next year. We'll do it all over again with regional and state tournament action. We don't know where the regionals will be, but we do know that the state tournament will be down on the island at Prairie du Chien, a beautiful complex down there, just like we have a beautiful complex right here in Viroqua at the Park Bowl. For Carl Zuby and my friend Chuck Rasmussen, I'm Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Production, saying thanks again, everyone, for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed the Class A state tournament. Congratulations to the Grasshoppers of Prairie du Chien, the state runner-up, and the Viroqua 138ers, your two-time state champions. So long, everyone. We'll see you next spring somewhere on the diamond. So long for now.